Hello friends, in this video I will be explaining to you the most important sentence arrangement or para jumble part 5 for the next forthcoming exams like SBI, Bank PO, SSC and Bank Clerk. So let us get started. So this is the para jumble. Six sentences are given here: A, B, C, D, E and M. But these sentences are all mixed up or jumbled, and you have to put them in the proper order to make a meaningful sentence. If you can do it, you can get your answers. You can get 5 your answers correct. Okay, so the best way to solve this para jumble is to figure out which one will be the first sentence. This is the most important exercise here. You have to figure out which sentence will be the first sentence. Now in order to figure out which sentence will be the first sentence, you have to eliminate the remaining sentence. That cannot be the first sentence. Just see here, especially cannot be the first sentence, because if you are saying especially, there should be something before it that is not special. Okay, that is general in nature. So that kind of sentence should precede this sentence. So this should not be the first sentence. No better, again this is here we are doing the comparison. So before we are doing the comparison, there should be some sentence in positive degree. Okay, either way means by applying both the bays. So in this way also, this sentence the paragraph cannot start from here. Okay, the sentence though is a conjunction. So with the conjunctions, normally paragraph doesn't get started. So out of these two sentences, in flood affected area and this year, the sentence can start. The most appropriate starting can be done from here, this year, because this is the most appropriate word for starting a paragraph. In flood affected area, if you are starting a article or a paragraph, normally you cannot say in flood affected areas. The predicament is more. Again here there is this word more. You are doing a kind of comparison. So before this comparison, positive degree sentence should be here. So we have come to the conclusion that this should be the first sentence, E, because this sentence contains this. This year many states have been badly affected by the drought situation prevailing in the country. So let me take this as a first sentence, E. Okay, so in this sentence we are talking about the drought situation that is prevailing in the country, like Maharashtra, like Latur. There was a very serious crisis for water, and government was making arrangement for supplying the water to the interior villages. So here in this sentence we are talking about the drought situation. Okay, now the next sentence will follow may have this word situation. This way you can connect the sentence. Okay, so here you are talking about in this sentence you are talking about the drought situation. So this sentence I think should follow. This sentence should follow this sentence, B. No better is the situation elsewhere where floods have ravaged the standing crop. Now here you are talking about the floods. In the previous sentence you have talked about the drought situation. Here you are talking about the floods. So this sentence should follow the previous sentence, because here you are talking about the parallel situation. So I think this should be the first sentence, E B. Okay. Now after this again in this sentence, again you have to find out the sentence where there is a mention of the situation. Okay, so this way you have to correlate. In this sentence, though some have been less affected, even these are facing an uphill task in managing the situation. First you have talked about the drought situation, then flood situation, and then you are saying that though some have been less affected, some states have been less affected, even these are facing an uphill task in managing the situation. So this should be the next sentence, EBF. Okay, now here you have talked about the situation in the general sense. There have been less affected, there have been some less affected, even these are facing an uphill task in managing the situation. After this sentence should come, because here you are particularizing the situation. The especially pitiable is the plight. Plight means condition, and pitiable means very pathetic, very miserable. Especially pitiable is the plight of the poor farmer who cannot afford a tube well to irrigate his land. Here we are talking about, this sentence is connected with the drought situation, because here we are talking about the tube well to irrigate his land. Just see the meaning of this sentence. This sentence is connected with the drought situation. So after this, any sentence can come that talk about the flood situation. Okay. So after, so this should be the next sentence. A. Okay. And after this, like I said, like I just said, in flood affected areas, the predicament is more equitable for everybody's land is similarly submerged. In the previous sentence, we were talking about the drought situation. Here we are talking about the predicament, means problem of the flood affected area. So this should be the next sentence. D. This D should be the next sentence. And then we can say, now we are talk about the both the situation, drought situation and flood situation. So that is why this word will follow, because this word mean both. Either way, it seems, both the way it seems that the Indian farmer is to be at the mercy of the government. They have to be at the mercy of the government. So this will be your last sentence. So this is how you have to correlate the sentence and you have to come to the conclusion. This is your final answer. EBFADC. EBFADC. Let me write down this sequence here. EBF, okay, A, D and C. So on the basis of this sequence, you can give the answers of these questions quite easily. Which of the following should be the last sentence? The last sentence should be C. So your answer will be 4. Which of the following should be the fourth sentence? Fourth sentence, EBFA. A should be your fourth sentence. This is your answer. Which of the following should be the third sentence? EBF. F, your 4 is your answer. Which of the following should be the second sentence? Second, EB. Third should be your answer. Which of the following should be the first sentence? E. So E should be your answer. So you have corrected all 5 sentences. So this way you can solve this PARA JUMBLE quite easily, just by correlating and just by applying simple logic. So if you have liked this video, please like, please share it with your friends, and do send us your comments so that I can know how did you like it and how it can be improved further. And if you are the first timer on this channel, please do not forget to subscribe this channel, because we provide all result oriented and exam oriented content on this channel. So do not forget to subscribe. Please do subscribe. This will definitely help you in the long run. So once again, thank you very much for watching this video, and I wish you all the best for your bright future. Thank you.